let's look now at the trace feature, or not trace necessarily, but if I hit the button for trace and I scroll left and right, then I really am scrolling along the feature, the curve itself. And I can see that. Unfortunately, you don't get to decide with a whole lot of freedom how far along and how quick does it go. Of course, you can zoom in and it'll get a little more accurate, and zoom in some more and it gets more accurate, but I can't do that too well. If I wanted to get specific, I can hit second and graph, and it's going to show me values, and I can go ahead and I can press up and it would go backwards. I can press down and it's going to scroll through the X and Y values. This is your X and Y table basically. So if you're ever asked to graph, hey, put an XY table down, you can type the equation into your Y equals and go to your table. You can see that written there in blue, and it'll show you the table. Well, what if you wanted to get a little more accurate? What if I didn't want to go up by whole numbers but half numbers? Here you can see table set. And so we want to go to the settings for the table. If you press second and window, it's going to ask you, well, where do you want the table to start? We'll leave it at 0. I could tell it to start anywhere. But I don't want it just to go up by ones. I want it to go up, let's say go up by halves. So we'll put in 0.5 as how often you want it to change. And what we'll do then is we'll go back and look at our table. And now, instead of going up by whole numbers, it's going up by halves. I can scroll backwards, and it's going backwards by 1/2. And you can see that how it keeps going, and it's pretty straightforward. And that's something that you can just play around with. Most of the time, you're going to want it to be in whole numbers because that's just mostly how it needs to be. You can type in not 0.5, but we'll type in just 1 and get it back, and I'll have it start back at, well, -5 is fine. Second graph, we'll go back to our table, and there again we can see what it is. Okay. What you can do, something that's quick, if you've got your updated, you can simply, if it's in this mode, I can go ahead and click plus, and it'll take me right to that table change, and I can edit it from here. If it's not updated, then you're still going to have to go back to the table settings right here.